John and Ken, KFI.
Wants to go back and resentence people and take a look at all the cop shootings. Jail, prison, he does not believe is any kind of answer. He wants to find any way he can to keep people out of those places.
We're not overstating this in any way. It's impossible to overstate how his new philosophy is virtually nobody is going to go to jail.
Right.
And I mean, you're talking about local jail for misdemeanors. And you really have to be involved.
To go back and resentence people and take a look at all the cop shootings. Jail, prison by TMZ. Yes, the gossip website standing for 30 Mile Zone of Hollywood, Harvey Levins. And we're going to play it here, but Kim Kardashian got all worked up. She's been on the beat to stop executions. Next hour, we'll tell you how there might be another federal execution today. There was one yesterday. This guy killed a 2-year-old. A 2-year-old. Anyway, let's listen to the clip in the interview with George Gascón and how he sees Kim Kardashian as probably somebody who could be an advisor.
Kim is someone that has been very aggressively involved in criminal justice reform for a long time. She certainly influences a lot of people, much like John Legend, Common. There have been, quite frankly, quite a few people in the entertainment industry that have been right up there with this. And Kim is someone that could be an inspiration to a lot of people. So I'm really excited.
Can you stop there? He's turning over the responsibilities of the district attorney's office to an advisory board made up of Hollywood celebrities led by Kim Kardashian.
That's the plan. I know, it's almost like we're in another planet, like another world. That's a joke.
So Kim Kardashian,
a Hollywood advisory board on criminal justice,
and John Legend, and they're going to decide who gets prosecuted, and they're going to come up with exotic reasons why nobody should ever go to jail.
As Heather McDonald writes in the New York Post today, he is ensuring compliance with the stay-at-home order because it'll be too dangerous for Angelenos to step outside with these people on the streets that he's not going to prosecute. It's a great comparison, but she's being sarcastic. Heather is a fellow at the Manhattan Institute, and she wrote a column about Gascón. He does not want to go after trespassers, people who drive without a license, disturbing the peace, public intoxication, loitering, these quality of life crimes. He wants to just completely ignore. It's going to get ugly. You think it's ugly now, thanks to Mike Bonin and Garcetti?
But who wants to live in a society where there aren't any limits on any of this public behavior? Then you just have constant chaos.
He has this rather
because Kim Kardashian says so.
This kind of immature approach that once people end up in the criminal justice system, they can't get out. So I want to make sure they don't get in that pipeline.
He's a silly person.
DA.
I know he's the DA, but he's a silly man with childish thoughts.
Let's play a little more of this.
Inspiration to a lot of people, so I'm really excited to be able to work with her. We think alike in many things concerning the system, and the reality is that what we need to do is increasingly get our message out. We need to educate public, and people like Kim can be incredibly instrumental in educating our community, especially young people. If she was someone that was in a different place, I would not be interested. I mean, there are other people that are very influential, but I would never approach because we disagree. The reason why it would be, I think, incredibly valuable for both of us is because we believe that the criminal justice system needs to be reimagined, and then she has the reach.
Can you talk about the fact that you don't want to prosecute most misdemeanors now? That's a big deal.
Yeah, look, I mean, if you look, I think the problem is that for the last 30, 40 years, we sort of became this carceral society where we increasingly criminalize more and more behavior, mostly obviously impacting poor people, African Americans and Latinos. And we've forgotten that actually that's not the way our country always worked. Back in 1980, California had 23,000 people in the state prison system. By 1990, we had over 90,000. And after after 3 strikes in 1994, by 1999, we had 160,000. We kept criminalizing behavior over and over and over again. And what I'm trying to do is kind of right-size the system again, understand that a lot of the low-level misdemeanors are driven by mental health problems, by poverty, and that putting somebody in a concrete box is not going to fix that problem. We need to actually intervene and send people into other verticals like